for over 72 hours now since the successful killing and much wanted killing of Hizbul Mujahideen commander Burhan Wani, a section of misguided pseudo-liberals have gone on and on about how the Indian state must be more responsible, about how the Indian security forces must be more sensitive. Now, some of these highly confused elements who are in journalism say that they are in a dilemma today about how to report a terrorist death. They say they are in a dilemma about how to report the fallout of a terrorist death with mobs breaking out of control and attacking a police station. I feel sorry for these people because they don't realize that when it comes to right and wrong, black and white, nationalist and anti-national, for the Indian Army which protects us and against the Indian Army, for the tricolour and against the tricolour, for the sovereignty of the Indian state and against the sovereignty of the Indian state, there can be no prevarication, no grey area, no confusion, and certainly no dilemma. Ladies and gentlemen, this terrorist Burhan Wani had declared the Indian Army as his biggest enemy. Burhan Wani was an identified and armed threat to the sovereignty of the Indian state. And just because he was Kashmiri does not make it okay for pseudo-liberals to build a case against his killing. He was a terrorist. Today, these self-proclaimed pseudo-liberals, the same who speak of the injustice to Afzal Guru and Yaqub Memon, have most unfortunately and shamelessly come together to shy away from calling a known Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist a terrorist, to use the guise of human rights and peddle it to bestow martyrdom to slain terrorists. And today we watch this pseudo-intellectual brigade sitting in their high armchairs, refusing to call the killing of Burhan Wani for what it is, a fantastic success, a glorious success of our brave security force personnel. Viewers, let's come together tonight and let us junk this group and call their bluff. A terrorist has been killed on Indian soil. Let's back our forces. Let's deal with and crush terror. Let us not romanticize or confuse terror. And if you agree with me, because this rubbish has been going on for 3 days now, then join me as we together take on the pseudo-liberals and the Pakistanis after that in debate number 1 and debate number 2 on the News Hour tonight. The Kashmir debate, the hashtag of United Against Terror. Let's send a clear message out tonight to everyone who says they are confused or in a dilemma. There's no dilemma we can ever have as Indians against terror. Debate number 2 on the News Hour this evening. The Pakistani hand is clear. We are getting reports the Indian envoy has been summoned and the Indian envoy must give it back to the Pakistani government. That debate is at 10 p.m. and